Whew. All right, we are here at our last stop for the day, and it has been a good day. We are breaking into a new territory, and it's about 30 minutes north of where our office is. We want to make sure that we're able to grow where it is appropriate. And so it made sense, and so we went for it. So this means that Fridays we're going to be going a little bit more north. And so we are back in our area. And this is a customer that we've had for a little bit. And so this is our starter package. So we do the scooping, and that's it. But we actually learned of a little bit of some confusion, and so that's what I want to talk about on this particular video. So this client is actually about a mile from another client that gets our smart package. Now the smart package is where we do the scooping, we do the deterrent, and then we also do the sanitizing and deodorizing. Okay, so all of our starter packages, however, we do a complimentary spray. Now, because there are multiple technicians that have been to this location, there was some confusion that they thought that they were doing this permanently, like that this was a smart package. And I say they, but I think the way that we had explained, like, hey, we're going to go ahead and sanitize, we're going to go ahead and do it for a complimentary, that the client thought that it was going to be permanent. So I don't think we properly set that expectation. We weren't charging them for it, but we did a complimentary spray the first time. And so then the customer had actually emailed us the second visit and said, hey, someone who's home noticed that you guys didn't spray it the last time. I hope everything's okay. Like, she was very polite about it. Everything was cool. And that's when we got confused with the other client who's a mile away, because they actually got signed on the same day. And so we responded as a team saying, oh yeah, no, we took care of you. We totally sprayed you. So this client, who actually isn't supposed to get any spraying at all, was told that we actually sprayed them when we hadn't. So we just realized it right now when we pulled up. And so now we're reaching out to the client to let her know, like, hey, this is what's going on. You actually don't get any spraying. We did it the first time as a complimentary. And then there was confusion in the email when you said that someone had noticed that we didn't spray. And that would have been the good time to be like, hey, actually, you don't get spraying at all. But we didn't. We confused you with another client who was a mile down the road who does get spraying. Because I kept saying, like, no, I sprayed them. Like, we take care of that particular client. Like, everything's good. But we were talking about someone completely different. So this is good. So again, expectations, clear communication, so important. And in the event that things fall through, it is not the end of the world. It's all in how you handle it. No one's getting frustrated. No one's thinking that, like, oh, we've done work that we haven't been paid for. No, there's no concern there. We just got to make sure that we communicate, set expectations. And if we drop the ball, own it and move on. But if we feel like there's a little bit of some miscommunication going in both directions, all we got to do is just take a mature stance, communicate clearly and effectively, and then we're good to go. So I feel like we're going to be perfectly fine. And yeah, so they had actually asked if we could spray a particular area. Now that I'm kind of looking around, I'm wondering where it is, because they said it was a yellow area over by, and even the way that they described it too, it sounded like the other customer, because that's why I was like, oh yeah, no, I sprayed that heavily every time. She was like, no, they actually don't go over there where you're talking about. They go in a different place. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So anyway, so I'll go ahead and spray this area in here, because I think it actually might be where I'm standing right now, where it's yellow. All right, so that concludes the one way. And now I'm gonna go the other direction. So it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. And let's see how many we missed on the second pass. Aha, here we go. Already missed one. Interesting, right? And I hate to use the word miss because you're supposed to do back and forth and then side to side. So it's not that you missed, you were already gonna go side to side after you went back and forth. So we were only just halfway done with the process, with the gridding. Now, look at this. I'm going from left to right, you understand? Now, when I get to this area right here that's completely open, what do? Do I go from here all the way down? What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna close off this rectangle. From there, I'm gonna close it off right here. So I'm actually gonna stop right here. And now I'm gonna go this way instead of going all the way down. I'm doing this because I'm locked in on this area. I don't wanna make things complicated by going from sunny into a shaded area with leaves. So I'm gonna stop right here and have this imaginary line that creates a very simple shape. I'm gonna go ahead and U-turn right here. And I'm just gonna keep it going. Now, once I'm done with this area that I'm scooping in, this big imaginary rectangle, now I'm good. Now I can go ahead and move into the next area. Okay, so this entire area, this whole zone from here all the way down to there, up, this whole thing has been gridded twice, and the perimeter, okay, up and down, side to side, and the perimeter has been completely done. Now this area, if you imagine another big rectangle, has only been done back and forth. We haven't done the side to side yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and conclude that now. And this is done. Now all I need to do is just go from here, side to side, all the way back up to the gate, and that's it. So what I like to do is, because this is pretty thin, so I'll actually stand like this sideways if it's really narrow like this, because am I really gonna walk back and forth? When it's really narrow like this, you don't have to, but if you just stand sideways, you're still achieving what is beneficial to looking at it in this direction, because you want to just see it from a different perspective. So if you just look at it from the side, you are still doing what makes it beneficial to go up and down and then left and right. So we just kind of look at it like this. And look at here. Is that a poopy? Actually looks like an orange, but that's okay. I didn't even see that the last time. And I don't see any piles on there. So yeah, so this yard has been completely cleaned. We're just in maintenance mode, so we're at one bag right now. All right, now what I'm gonna do is just take a screenshot, but this is pretty much it. We just put the bag there, make sure it's closed, screenshot it, and we have our picture for when we leave. So that's it, that was a good one.